After 25 years of coaching, what I've learned is the only thing that gets people results is consistency. If they fall off, they get nowhere. This is the way to build and keep consistency. Let's go. Good morning and welcome to day 104 of the 5 a.m. Squat Club, the pre-made follow-along workout that ensures your success. Today we've got a fantastic session of hanging leg raises, step-ups. Don't worry, as usual, I've got scaling options for everybody. Let's get into it. Step one, we're gonna prime our minds. Grab yourself a counterbalance if you need a little bit of weight or something that you can hold on to a table or a chair. You're gonna put your feet underneath your hips and then come on straight down here. So we're priming our mind, priming our body, opening up our hips and our minds. So we wanna speak intentionally to ourselves so we don't default to our negative pattern. So I will choose the first words that come into my head and come out of my mouth as I am responsible. If I'm gonna win, if I'm gonna lose, if I'm gonna make it happen, it's gonna be up to me. Nobody is coming to save me or do it for me. I am responsible. I will make time between stimulus and response so that those around me get a better version of my reaction or my response. I will be patient. I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. The end goal is not the goal. It is the incremental steps that get there. The journey is the goal. So if I can focus on that bite-sized step in the right direction, that's what's going to get me there, not looking at the end picture, which will make me potentially put on the brakes. And last one is I choose gratitude. And that's just putting a little bit of emphasis on seeing the positive, not getting caught up in all the negative things. I am responsible. I'll make time between stimulus and response. I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. I choose gratitude. Perfect. All right, step two is start getting the body warm. So there'll be a general warm-up coming up on the screen here, which I'm gonna move through. You can feel free to do a different warm-up if you got something else that you like or a machine that you like to hop on. If not, what we're gonna do is get some hip flexor warm-up in the form of knee raises, 5 to 10 per side. And then we'll hinge at the hips. If you want, you could stagger these, do half on one side, half on the other, maintaining a nice neutral spine, followed by some lunges. If you want, you have something to step on, you could turn that into a step up, since that's what we're gonna be doing a little bit of today. Followed by some burpees, maybe 5, just walking yourself down, walking yourself up, and then some air squats. So I'll move through 2 rounds of this with the goal of getting the heart rate increased, increase the body temperature, lubricate the joints so everything feels a little bit better. We want to be able to get into better positions more efficiently, more effectively in order to get the best results. So let's get warm here. As you may notice, already no shirt on. It is warm here already. We're still in a little bit of a heat wave. I'm not complaining. So, excuse me. I mentioned in the intro that I've been coaching for 25 years, and that's included all types of populations, from kids to seniors to military to sports to everything. And, you know, as a business owner, we've done tons of sessions where we've tried to figure out, hey, why do people stay and why do people leave? You know, how can we focus our efforts on retaining members? And it always comes down to the same factor as to why people stay or not. And the one factor is whether they get results. Pretty simple, right? If I'm doing something and it's getting me towards my goal, I'm likely to stay with it. Whereas if I'm doing something and I don't feel like it's moving me forward and I'm not achieving the thing that I set out to achieve, I'm probably going to stop. And the precursor to that, why some people get results and why some people don't, generally comes down to consistency. It generally comes down to, how frequently, how often they come for a certain period of time, which ends up building that habit. So the people that come consistently for any kind of regular period of time build the habit, and then that leads to more consistency and that leads to results. It's not about who's got a better plan, program, schedule, whatever, motivation. It's about the person who just commits to doing it, who finds a schedule or a plan with their lives that allows them to do it every day. Now I'll just talk about this program, obviously, a little bit, because that's what we're here for. The benefit here is that we kind of set it for you. We set your schedule, and most people, this is a schedule that you're going to be able to make, maybe unless you're a shift worker or something. And then once the schedule is set, all you need to do is press play. It's like the simplest thing. This is really, when I was in this place 3-4 months ago, I didn't create this morning routine for you guys. I created it for me, right? I wanted to find a way to systematize the routine, but also find a time of day that I could ensure that it could happen. So that's why we get up early, because I'm a busy dude. I've got a lot of stuff going on, and if I'm going to get this done, it's going to happen outside of those hours. And I just wanted to have something that would keep me consistent. So I pulled out the barrier, which was the time, created a system, which is easy enough for me because that's my experience, that's my history, and made it happen. So if you stick with us here consistently, you're going to get results with it. Okay, general warm-up complete here. Let's talk about our 2 movements for the day. Give me a sec here. All right, so today's workout, 2 movements. The first one is going to be a hanging movement. We're going to aim for a hanging leg raise. So I'm going to hang on the bar. I'm going to aim to lift both legs. I'll give a couple options here. If you don't have a bar, don't worry. I've got options for you too. So first, I'm going to hang. Hopefully this is going to support me. And then I'm going to go legs out, and I'm going to try to hold there. Another option could be legs in, or even one leg out, or alternating, or even just bring the knees up, bring the knees down, bring the knees up, bring the knees down. If you don't have a bar to hang from, a super simple option would be just stand, lift a leg, hold that for half the time, switch legs, hold that for half. That's actually really hard. So that's a great option as well. If the straight leg doesn't work, you can even just bring a knee up, hold it there, trying to maintain an upright torso, neutral spine. So hang, leg raise. The second one, we're going to do a step up. So I've got some bumper plates stacked here, but you can step on a chair or a bench or a curb, whatever you have access to. And what I'm going to do is all of my step ups on one side before I switch. I'll probably maybe put a barbell, whatever. So full foot on the box, step all the way up to a stand before that other foot touches. And I'm going to do however many on one side before I switch, and then get the same on the other side, maybe 5 or 6 per side alternating. So with that, you can, obviously scaling options are you can go lower, right? I could have something much shorter that I step on, always good. I can do this with weight or without. Just choose an option that's going to be challenging. We're going to aim for 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest for those 10 minutes. So give yourself a minute, set up your gear, figure out what options you want to use, try them out, like, subscribe, share. Let's do this, let's get ready. All right, I think I'm ready to go there, feeling pretty warm. Let's talk about this again. So we're going 10 minutes as usual, every minute on the minute format, alternating 2 movements. Movement number 1 is going to be the hang with the leg raise. 30 seconds is kind of the goal, but if you can't do that, you can do less. Scale down the options, whatever works for about 30 seconds. And then same thing for the step ups, about 30 seconds of work. I might get 5 or 6 per side and maybe ramp up as we go. So if you're all ready, let's get her going here. It's time. So day 104, hang leg raises or hanging L sit, step ups. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Count to my head. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll do maybe 10 or 15 seconds of legs out and then bring the knees in because that may fall apart. You may see that crash. All right, we're in it. First set on the step ups in 5, 1. I don't even know if I did the same on both sides. 6 or 7 is good. Yeah, be a real 110. 5, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's short, but that's hard. Maybe I'll go one leg out. Ten. 5. 3, 2, 1. It's getting shorter. Halfway. We are sweating here. $15. Trying to hit the hat here. 10. There we go. Right on my hair. Ten. It's flying by. 5, 3, 2. $20. $5. Last one of each. Fuck. 5, 3. Last set. Last one. Last. this one. Oh, good job. Walk around, catch your breath, get some water. All right, amazing job. We'll get into a stretch here. What we'll do is, if you've got your bumper set up here still, we're gonna put one leg up on the bumper. You can do this just on the floor, setting the hips forwards. But I'm gonna come in here, getting a hip flexor stretch. Stop it. So great job, especially if that was your first one, or if it wasn't, great job again. But remember that it's not about a workout. It's not about one morning. It's not about one session. The reason that you will get results or not is going to be because you're either consistent or you're not. And this can be related to anything. You know, if we take this and relate it to, parenting, for example, which is something that's top of mind because we're doing it. And, I tell my kids, hey, do this thing. Like, I'll give a good example. Clean up your toys after you're done playing with them in there. And, day one, we come in and help set the example and, do it with them. And then day two, not so much. And day three, not so much. And we're sitting there expecting our kids to clean up, but they've never known consistency in it. They've never seen that demonstrated. They've never felt that habit. So if we want them to be consistent with that, or we want to reach a goal, it's going to take consistency. We need to commit to ourselves to do it regularly over and over again till really what we're doing is changing our mentality, till we become the person that does that, till we believe that we are someone that does that. For example, I believe that I'm becoming a morning person. I still say becoming, but I'm believing it. So the key here is consistency. Whether you join our program, whether you do something else, if you're going to reach the goal, you got to do it all the time. You got to believe that you're the person, and you have to reinforce it by those actions consistently. In order to reach a bigger goal, a non-fitness goal, a non-get up early, same thing, it's going to require consistency. So the last part of this program, step 5, do the work, do your homework, is finding that thing that is missing in your life, right? What is the big goal, big dream that we're not moving towards fast enough, or we've lost track of completely? That's the thing that we do now, right? We break that down into manageable, bite-sized chunks, one step at a time, one daily action that we can do that will get us there. And we do that thing over and over and over and over again. Right now, if you are following this program, this the benefit is we allot that time, we carve it out. So I'm going to tell you every morning, hey, now it's time to do your homework. It's time to sit down for at least 1 hour, no cell phone, no distraction, focus work towards that goal, because what you'll see is if you do it every day, you're going to get there, especially if you're not focused on the end goal, because that will just cause paralysis by analysis. So take the step, join us every morning, do your homework every day, You'll look back in 30 days even and be amazed at the difference. So, I love you guys. Join us every day. We're live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, one of which is tomorrow, 4:45 a.m. But if you're following along, you want to maintain 5 a.m., just follow one day behind. And then you've got a session every day. You don't need to think about it. Get up, press play, go. So I love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Like, subscribe, share this with someone else. Have a fantastic day. Let's go see what it looks like outside. On a dog. Let's see what we got. A little bit of color. Beautiful. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Let's go.